Hello people, and today we're going to do a reading with 3 different decks. We have Another Realm, Nefatari Tarot and the Chocolate Tarot. And today's question is what you need to know right now. So what I'm going to do for each pile is pick an Egyptian rune for each pile. For pile 1, for pile 2, and for pile 3. Okay, I'll show you the rune. The deck. I will leave a steel pile 3. So I will leave a still so you can ponder. And I'll see you in the reading. Hello, pile number 1, and you picked Another Realm Tarot and the Eye of Horus, which is about protection, health and knowledge. So we will come back to that and we will shuffle and see what cards pop out. For our reading, what you need to know right now. I did do here we go. I did do an earlier reading for myself on this, which I was getting messages and it didn't work out because my camera died and I've had a lot going on, so I decided to just start again completely. But I did have a message about taking things day by day. We'll see actually if anything like that comes up. Okay, I'm going to go with those. Put this pile aside and do them from right to left. Thank you, my friend Karen, for the lovely little pumpkin. That's actually 10 cards. So what do we need to hear right now? There's actually quite a lot going on here. With the Eye of Horus, I'm going to emphasize on the knowledge because there's a learning curve. Learning needs to be done. Some sort of maybe going back to college and learning something, or learning something online. something that needs to be done right now to further your career, in that I see crafty stuff, I see self-employment, or I see that you've already been working towards something and it needs to be taken further. You have the good luck or make a wish card, I like to call it, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So there's an offer here, but I don't think you're quite ready yet to take up this offer. You won't miss it. It will come again, or it will wait for you, but I do believe there's this learning that needs to be done here, or further education, or picking up something else besides what you've been doing within that field. And with that knowledge, coming back to our Eye of Horus, knowledge is power, and that is what you need. So right now you need to go back to learning. It means that things will be a bit of a standstill going forward with career, but after this has been done, it will take you further than you imagined, and it will be much more fruitful for you to have this extra thing going here, this extra knowledge. Here is things are up and down, so it's not a good time to take out loans at the moment, not a good time to borrow money. Stay as you are, you can manage. I get the feeling that someone who's very close to you, there's a relationship here that I don't feel that they have your best interest at heart, and I think it's just a passing through, and the advice there is maybe you're being swayed by advice that I don't really here agree with. I think there's an older person in your life that you need to, or you can look up to and follow and have for guidance. There's an older male energy here that wants to protect you. It could be a father figure or an older brother or an older friend that you are close to here, that is more in line with seeing what you need to do and how to do it, rather than we have the Lovers here, and I just feel this is a short-term friendship or relationship with someone that's not in your best interest. It's okay, it's nothing bad, but it just will pass through. Looking forward here, this is looking forward without this person. And maybe you don't want to hear this. Maybe, you need to hear this, but maybe you don't want to. There's this, this rocky sea here is on this raft and it's up and down. And I get there's misinformation here, miscommunication with this person. It's going down the wrong road, and maybe it can be corrected, and that is the short-term thing. But I just see you have a more reliable source from an older male figure to look up to and to ask for advice here. I'm going to pick some other cards, of which I need to shoot away. I'm going to totally mash up all three decks that I have of birds, dragons, and what do you call these? What do I call these? The elements, alchemy, sorry. Alchemy cards. I'm just going to mash them all up, because last time I chose one by one, and I'm just going to do it differently this time. And I'm going to close my eyes and pick three. One. You can see I can't. Two. And three. Wow, 3 birds out of all those. Okay. So we have the swift, the kingfisher and the seagull. That's interesting because the seagull came out for me last time when it all went doolally. So let's go with the seagull first, because it's about change and adjusting to change and seeing all sides of an issue, and resourcefulness, which does relate to this. I see there's, changes need to be done. They're not drastic changes, it's a gradual process. And coming back to when I was getting a message before about taking things day by day. All sides of an issue. So if this is your issue here about coming to a halt for a while just to gain some extra knowledge, you've got the advice here, this wise person to listen to, and they are out to protect you and look after you, so do take that. And okay, you can take this person's side as well and see what they have to say, and then make up your own mind. Resourcefulness is coming back to the learning process, and resourcefulness, maybe there is money involved because of learning and having to pay for something, but it's saying don't get out loans. I know sometimes we have to, but do the best you can to try and get by. So the kingfisher is about calmness, prosperity, protection again, a time for generosity. So here I think money won't be a problem, so don't worry about lending here. Don't worry about how you're going to get through, because you will get through. You've got the wish card here. This is lovely here. So, if your wish is about getting the finances to get through this, then it's time now to make that wish, because it's a time for generosity here. And I get a pull towards this wonderful man here, this King of Cups, who is a loving, generous person, generous and wise. And cup people are emotional because it's to do with water, and they see how you see things, and they can see your future vision, and they will help you to make that happen. We have the swift, quick change of direction. Life partners signifies beginning of summer. So here, quick change of direction. Again, although it says quick change of direction, I don't see a drastic change. I see a gradual change. But I think right now is the time that you need to make your mind up about whether you're going to do it or not. Whether you're going to carry on as you are, or whether you're going to further your knowledge to better life in the future. And I think this person will help you define where you're going. Life partners, I'm seeing this not as a life partnership, whether this is to do with business or actual love life, I don't see this as a long-term thing. This person can be quite immature here, so I just think they need time to grow as well. Signifies the beginning of summer. That could be significant in a when, if you're looking at a when that you need to know right now. So it could be the beginning of summer that something happens for some of you here. Coming back to this, it's also about health. We said knowledge and we said protection. Protection would be from this one, and also knowledge. The health side of it, I don't see any issues with health at all. There's no problems here. There's this lovely wish card. There's opportunities coming. I feel it's more the opportunities of furthering education or knowledge, which will push back your business ideas or your career ideas a little. It will bring it to a standstill. I don't see, although this is part of health, I don't see that as an issue. There's nothing here. So, I mean, you pick out certain meanings from these and you take them. And there's sometimes it's not everything. So I'm leaving health behind, because to me it's not an issue. It is about protection and knowledge here. And like I said, this person here wants to protect you, maybe from this one, wants you to see the truth and things that will come out eventually. You will see that, okay, that wasn't meant to be. If you want to know about life partners and you are looking for a life partner, I will pick a single card for you. This is just if you need to know this now about life partner. Again, closing my eyes so I can't see. Oh, and it's another bird. And it's the pelican. Nurturing, self-sacrifice, selflessness, compassion, the importance of caring for others. And the pelican, is it the pelican that usually carries the baby, isn't it? Sure, it's the pelican. So that's probably why it's about nurturing. So at the moment, I think it's a time for your education and you and getting on the ladder. Maybe it's about caring for others as well in this profession that you're in or you're going into. The self-sacrifice, I think, is part of maybe giving up the love life for a little while. And I think their life partners, right, so now I'm getting life partners signifies the beginning of summer. So if you are looking for a more solid relationship and soulmate, it's going to be in the summertime. At this moment, as you can see, we are at Halloween, but this is for any time reading. So whenever summer is for you, when you get this right now, there is room there for a new relationship, blossoming relationship that may definitely be here, the life partner, if you haven't already. This is just, I'm just doing this if you are looking for a life partner, because it's come up in the Swift. I've got that one there. And let's do some more tarot just to finish. There you go. So the final two that have just fallen out is the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. And I am going to put it with this Swift because I think this summer coming is going to be this opportunity here, invites and opportunities coming forward for you, where you will get back on track, and here you will be able to settle down. You would have matured more and just become more chilled and calm and relaxed about stuff because you seem to be more clearer. And this is all about the summer, coming towards the summer. So there is prosperity ahead, and it does look good and bright. And if you're looking for life partners, again, summer. If you're looking for career here, it's all about coming into fruition in the summer. And I hope you enjoyed that reading and it helped you for what you needed to know right now. See you soon, bye. Hello, pile number 2, and you picked the beautiful Nefatari Tarot, gorgeous cards, and the lotus flower. So the lotus is about creation and rebirth and death. So it's the continual process of life and death. It's also a flower that opens up at night, and this did come out before because I've already done this reading earlier and my camera died, so I just completely did the whole thing again. And actually this has come out already, so you know that confirms what we're going to talk about, which is what you need to know right now. I'm going to shuffle. And there's a few that have dropped out. I'm closing my eyes, just getting in touch with my spirit guides, and also Nefatari, whose cards these are based on, who is a wonderful, wonderful woman, being, entity, whatever we feel she wants to be. And that is wow, because they all came. Oh wow, that's exactly what, oh my gosh, that is amazing, because that is exactly what come out before when I did the reading, and it went doolally, and I scrapped the whole thing because I couldn't edit it, the focus was out. I'm just going to get one more card. If one card wants to come out. No? Okay, I'm going to pick one. And it's the Chariot. So, with the Lotus here, we have creation, rebirth, death, and looking straight away at the Scarab, which is actually the One of Cups. This is about rebirth and death and transformation. Things are on the up, but they will plummet down and then come back up. It's almost kind of bipolar. There's just one downer card here, which is the 5, which is the struggle to get back up. But you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which the ever-turning wheel of life is life has its ups and downs. And what you need to know now, and what came out with a message in an earlier reading, well, the first reading I did, but I screwed up and then done the second one again and this one again. And I keep getting, take things day by day. Now this, I feel that it's across the whole 3 readings, this meaning, taking things day by day. And I feel that right now it's great. There's prosperity and love and harmony, and it's all wonderful here. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning, but it briefly goes down and then comes back up, because you have the 10 of Pentacles here, which it's just up and down quite randomly. But it's nothing to worry about. So things are in motion. I think with the wheel, they're things that you can't control, because the major arcana, I call them like fate cards. It has to happen, it happens, shit happens, life happens. And we have remembering the lotus here. So the lotus is about, when it opens of a night, doesn't it? And it goes back to sleep during the day. I see this again with that message, is day and night, day and night. Take each day, day by day, night by night, day by day, and things will just progress. They may go up a bit, they may go down a bit. And coming down to the 8 of Pentacles, so we have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is about prosperity. We have here about prosperity. I'm just going to check, because these cards are so different, I'm going to check the 8 of Cups. Now the 8 of Cups in these is about concreteness, fair-sightedness, moderation, shyness, lasting love, great joy, celebrations, refund. There is so much to take from this one single card. But it seems to be, although it's a cup, refund can be financial. It can also be spiritual or emotional refund. So where this is up and down, it's like something maybe gets taken away and then gets given back. So this 8 of Pentacles is about work, engagement, commission, manual skills. It's about handicrafts and making money from your handicrafts, you know, like things like Etsy, eBay, making stuff and selling it. It's talent. It's about trading, and it's about preparation. And making a profit from your creative side. I feel here there's a bossiness with this Emperor and this struggle going up above the Emperor with the 5 of Wands, and the Temperance. I feel coming back to moderation we was talking about, and balance, finding the right balance. And you do have the strength here to do that. You do have the enthusiasm, you have the willpower with the Chariot. This Chariot here is about doing things on your own and not needing anybody's help. And this is great. This is great. You don't need anyone's help. You've got all the positive attributes here that you need to succeed. And you will succeed. We have the coins, the 10 of coins, which is the ultimate in family income and earning and richness and fulfillment. I just see a bit of a power struggle here with this Emperor and differences of opinions that will need to be addressed. But I think all in all, it's a new start for you, and it's a creative new start. But with it comes ups and downs. And when we look at the lotus flower, taking things day by day as the lotus blooms and closes back up day and night. I think it's a day by day. Okay, I'm going to pick I'm going to pick 3 cards. I'm going to close my eyes while I choose the cards. And let's see. What we have. So we have the penguin and influence and the swan. Let's start with the penguin. So I'm looking at the winter here with the penguin, which could signify, yes, it's actually Halloween night tonight, but this is a timeless reading, so it can go with any time. But I'm feeling a winter vibe here as maybe the completion with the 10 of coins and the temperance here, where it says balanced family, dual nature, spirituality. Take note of dreams. Notice my fingers, and I've just dyed my purple hair, so sorry, my fingers are purple. But here is about family. So influence, the influence of others wields the power to shape desires, painting life's canvas with hues of both shadow and light. So I'm not saying that this Emperor here is a negative person. I do see a struggle for power, and maybe the Emperor can be bossy, or it can actually be a boss. But there is a difference of opinion and struggles here, and things that just need to be talked about or cleared, or your influence here. You have the strength to decide whether it's the right combination of advice, or whatever it is right for you or not right for you, and you can take what you need to take and discard what you don't. And like I said, you have the strength here, and you have temperance, balance to sort it out. Now the swan. Commitment, find solitude and calm, positive transformation and enlightenment. There is a bit of a spiritual element here with these 2 bird cards. Commitment, now I see that as well, committing, which you are. You have everything here to succeed. You have the Chariot, you have strength. This is all about commitment to get to this end, this 10 of coins here. The solitude is you not needing anyone else's help. I'm not saying being stubborn. This emperor here is good or bad, whichever you decide. And I know that you are confident enough and that you can decide whether this emperor is right for you in the advice or whatever it is. Now this, okay, I've picked this one. So this Ace of Wands is about creation and creativity and enterprise. Obviously it's about beginning, it's a start, it's the origin, it's the starting point for every activity, and this is about starting something anew and starting creation. It's also lucky, and it can be to do with inheritance, though I don't get the vibe about inheritance, but some of you may want to take that inheritance as a positive way forward, with the ending as the 10 of coins there, about family and money coming into family. But I feel the vibe is about earning money for yourself here, and this new start, this seed, this creation coming about. All of this from beginning to end is about ups and downs of getting to where you need to get, and listening to your own intuition and following that, knowing that you can do this. You have the emotional strength, you have the chariot there, the ambition and drive to make things happen, and it will happen for you. And I'm going to leave it at that, because I think this is a nice reading and it's going to end very good. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and come and see me again soon. Hello and welcome number 3, and you picked this pile, which is the chocolate tarot, and this is the Ankh, which is about life, immortality and the never-ending circle of life. We're going to leave that there for a while, and we're going to shuffle for pile number 2. What do you need to hear right now? Oh dear, that one's gone on the floor. Oh, and a bit of dog hair. There's nothing like a bit of dog hair in the reading. That could be a message for you. Oh, there's a few here popping out. I'm just not those ones. I'm going to leave those ones like that for the moment. Pile number 3. And none want to pop out, so I'm going to pick some. Now let's see what we have here. These that fell out. And let's move a little unicorn aside. Hope we can get all these in. I'm not reading any of reverses today, positive mood. Okay, so the first two that dropped out, the Magician and the Fool. Wow, and hit just pushing onto straight away onto the Two of Coins, because the Zero, the Fool and the Two of Coins come hand in hand. I think you are very talented. You do know where you think you know where you're going and what you're doing, and very confident and sociable and likable, and it's all lovely here, but you can be a little bit careless. Now, all three readings have had quite a lot of money influence here, and I just feel maybe with this, what you need to hear right now is being careful and not taking risks. Now, that could be about money and loans and stuff, and that could also be about life risks. I feel, yes, you are multi-talented and you can put your hand to anything, and you always have a trick up your sleeve. But at the moment, the message for what you need to hear right now is try not to take any risks. I think you need to just slow down slightly and think about things before you make decisions. I feel there are differences of opinions, and I feel that there's information coming in messages, or in modern times, text messages, emails and stuff, or phone calls. There are messages coming that are good luck. There is a bit of bickering and a bit of differences of opinion, and I feel the need to research. So this is really significant. I'm really getting pulled towards thinking about things before you jump into doing things, and not taking risks at the moment, researching stuff. You have a really nice card here which actually come out in one of the other decks. It's the Nine of Cups. We call it the wish card. So it's a really good time to make those wishes, a lucky time, and set things in motion, and things will be happening for you. But right now you need to be told to halt, wait just a little bit longer, and things eventually will get moving. After, I think you're going to find out some information, and then you can start processing this information and moving forward, and you'll realize that what you thought wasn't, and you will figure out what you need to take with you, whether it's information or physical objects. And I think as well, going it alone. That is a message I'm getting about going it alone. I'm going to pick, I've jumbled up my 3 decks that I usually use, oracle decks. I'm going to close my eyes. Excuse my purple fingers, because I've just done my hair purple. And the dies have come off. Right, so I'm going to close my eyes so that I'm not influenced by the pretty colours. And I'm going to pick 3. For pile number 3. Now, remembering the Ankh as well, it's about immortality and the never-ending, the circle of life. And I think it's just saying, okay, you're not immortal, things can happen, and about this research and the Fool is just be careful what you're doing. You have got phosphorus on the alchemy cards and the number 15 here. And it is, let's put these 2 down, because this is pointing towards spirituality and pointing towards the sky, the triangle. So it is a guiding light in the darkness, or it's a celestial being. You can be the light, you can be the guiding light and the earth angel. I think you have the power because of this magician. You do have the talent, you do have all the qualities of all the four suits of the tarot. Here it's saying, you know who you are deep inside. You are that actual guiding light. If you see phosphorus is the light itself. This is what it does. So you are an earth angel. You can help others, and you can also help yourself. And that is a really nice card that I'm going to just put there while I read. So we actually have two alchemy cards, but we have the bird card, which is the J, for wild imagination, visions, curiosity, freedom and independence. So I do feel here you are a free spirit. Keep coming back to this magician. I can see this wildness here and this wild imagination, and with the phosphorus and the celestial being, that you know where you've come from. You feel it inside. You have this feeling and this curiosity that wants you to go places, and freedom here. You just want to spread your wings and fly. And the independence, that's the hermit. That's great. You can do things. You have the strength to do things on your own and just get on with stuff. And here we have arsenic, number 33 on the alchemy. This is about change and transformation, physical change. On the other hand, things are not what they seem. Deceit, toxic in large amounts. Now, I feel when I say to people about taking what you need from the cards, it's not always every single thing in this card. And I don't want to take this bottom line of deceit, toxic in large amounts. Now it's up to you if that makes sense to you, that things may be toxic in large amounts or there's some deceit, but I don't see this in this reading at the moment. What I do see is the change and transformation, and this change is this spiritual change of looking at things are not what they seem. And it's like the veil is going to be opened, the curtain is going to open, and you really are going to see the, if you want to call it spiritual, I feel more towards celestial, because of this one actually said celestial, and I feel the pull towards the outer limits of space and that type of energy flowing here. So yes, I feel this, I just feel this urge, like this planet isn't big enough for you. It really isn't, and you just want to spread your wings and fly. You know, as a kid you probably dreamt of being an astronaut so you could go to other planets, but that's great. So here I'm going to just pick a couple more tarot to. Here we have strength. I just feel that there is an inner strength and this wildness, that the cosmos isn't big enough, or Earth isn't big enough. You just want to spread your wings out into the cosmos. And if when you was a kid you probably wanted to be an astronaut, But at the moment, there could be a bit of a standstill, but that's fine. It's fine. Things need to stop or just come to a halt for a while so that things can be fought out. You know, you need this hermit here. It is a bit of alone time just to figure things out for yourself, because you can. You're very capable of doing this. But your wild imagination is lovely. I love that in people. So we have the Lovers. And that's what I'm going to end as my last 3 cards. There are decisions to be made, and I think that you need to not be rash about these decisions. Like I said, step back, have some alone time to think about things and research, and then you can put it out to the universe, because you have this amazing connection to the cosmos. Put it out to the universe here and put your wishes out there, and they will materialize, and you will get messages and signs back to say that you're on the right path, and things that need to be done will come your way through more physical messages or emails. And it's not going to be an easy ride. It's not going to be hard, but you will have a few obstacles in the way. But it's fine. You're on top of it. You're doing fantastic. And I think I'm going to end it on that, because there is a positive ending to this. There's a positive beginning as well. So I feel that there really isn't anything to worry about in your ventures, and any problems, any obstacles will be short-lived and overcome. And I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.